Hi everyone, this is Dennis with a great new product. My friend Greg has developed 123 Ready TV. It is an app for Windows and Android devices such as the Kindle or smartphones or laptops. Actually, I have it on my Kindle and I watch it every night. I watch TV series that I haven't seen before or I want to just see now, or movies and even sporting events. It's only $19.99 and an instant download. You need to go to oldtimeradiodvd.com and see this amazing new program. It is a perfect gift for only $19.99. So go to oldtimeradiodvd.com today and order. This could be the best gift that you've ever given to anyone. oldtimeradiodvd.com today. Get your instant download and start enjoying. You'll be glad you did at oldtimeradiodvd.com.
Birdseye Frosted Foods present Birdseye Open House, starring Dinah Shore with her guest star Groucho Marx. And now here's Dinah.
I didn't want to phone you again, but I did. I didn't want to see you again, but I did. I had a certain feeling for you that bothered me. I had to find out what the hidden charm could be. I didn't want to hug you again, but I did. I didn't want to kiss you again, but I did. I must have been too sentimental doing what I did. I didn't want to fall in love, but I did. But I did. I didn't want to kiss you again, but I did. I must have been too sentimental doing what I did. I didn't want to fall in love, but I did. Ladies and gentlemen, hiya, fellas. Oh, I'm fine, and I'm sure you'll be glad to know that on hand is that man of extraordinary talent.
What a build-up I get. Huh?
Robert Emmett Dolan with his orchestra. And another man whom you've all learned to admire.
You just can't say enough about me.
Kent Lane in the chorus. And a man of such outstanding ability and personal charm that you've all found a place in your hearts for...
I know she'd save me for the last.
Harry Von Zell. And last but not least...
A man who dropped in to refill the Dixie cup container. Groucho Marx!
Oh, Groucho, I've been so anxious to see you. Tell me, how'd you spend Christmas?
Oh, it was all right, but believe me, that's the last time I play Santa Claus.
What's wrong with playing Santa Claus?
Nothing, except that he used loaded dice and clipped me for $82. But, Dinah, I've been wanting to know something. Did you get the package I sent you?
I certainly did, Groucho, and it was really sweet of you to send me that bottle of perfume.
I would have gotten you Fleur de Paris, but it was awfully hard to get.
I know that Fleur de Paris is hard to get, but there's something I'd like to ask you.
What's that?
Why did you get me Essence of Boulder Dam?
Forget about it. That's just water under the bridge.
Groucho, you haven't told me how you like the tie I sent you.
Enormously. It's the most beautiful gift I got. Imagine a necktie with a hand-painted picture of Betty Grable on it. Dinah, if I'd have been wearing that tie a day sooner, I wouldn't have had to pay my doctor for his advice.
What do you mean?
Well, he told me to watch my stomach. And believe me, it's a pleasure.
Oh, Dinah.
Hello,
Harry, my boy.
Hi.
What's the matter with you? Are you walking even funnier than usual?
Oh, well.
Oh, Groucho, poor Harry's been complaining about pains in his back.
Yeah, it's that Christmas tree that Eddie Cantor gave me.
Well, say, that's a pretty nice gift. After all, this year, Christmas trees cost $1 a foot.
Yeah, but oh, my poor back.
I still don't understand how you hurt your back.
Groucho, did you ever try trimming a 6-inch Christmas tree?
Well, that stumps me.
No. Hey, I've been pining away ever since. Say, Dinah. I couldn't help it. Say, what is that curious cologne you're using?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That's the perfume Groucho sent me for Christmas.
Oh, that reminds me, Grouch. Gee, I want to thank you for that beautiful little leather-bound address book you sent me.
Oh, it's quite all right.
It's a lovely book, but it's already filled with phone numbers.
Oh, they're just a lot of phone numbers that have gotten married.
Well, I don't know what to give you next year now.
Just give me back the same book with some unmarried phone numbers in it.
Well, I'll think it over, Groucho. But, Dinah, have you told Groucho what I gave you?
Yes. Groucho, Harry gave me the loveliest bird cage.
A bird cage? That's the seediest present I ever heard of.
Groucho, wait just a minute. Harry, would you do me a favor? Would
Yeah?
you give the music for my next number to Bobby Dolan, would you?
Oh, sure thing, Dinah. I'll
Thank
see
you.
you later.
I had to interrupt you. Wait a minute, Groucho. I didn't want you to say anything in front of Harry about the present he gave me.
Bird cage. I wouldn't give that to a dog. Unless it was a bird dog.
Well, honestly, Groucho, I wouldn't hurt Harry for anything, but after all, what can I do with a bird cage?
Well, with the housing shortage the way it is, it might come in very handy. However, it might be embarrassing if you wanted to take a bath.
See, I still don't know what to do about it.
Well, if it worries you that much, Dinah, let's go downtown and exchange it right now.
Oh, Groucho, have you got any idea how crowded those department stores are?
Crowded? I was in the lingerie department the day before Christmas.
What were you doing in the lingerie department?
I was buying 6 records of Bloomer Girl. It was a tough battle, too. It was like being in the Panzer Division.
Oh, Groucho. Well, it wasn't that jammed, I know.
Oh, no? Well, it was so crowded, a lady was buying a girdle. The woman standing next to her was trying it on. A woman standing beside her hollered, ouch. The sales lady paid for it, and I wore it home. Thank you, all you girdle wearers. Thank you.
I thought you looked exceptionally trim today.
Dinah, if I go with you, you'll have no trouble at all. I have influence in this town. Why, when I walk into the May Company store and say, I'm Groucho Marx, you know what they say?
What?
Turn left for men's underwear.
Autumn with her serenade, melody, the sweetest music ever played. Autumn kisses we knew are beautiful souvenirs. As I pause to recall, the leaves seem to fall like silver stars were clinging to an autumn sky. Love was ours until October wandered by. Let the years come and go, I'll still feel the glow. The time cannot fade when I hear that lovely autumn come and go, I'll still feel the glow. The time cannot fade when I hear that lovely autumn serenade.
cab could stand some new brakes. Well, Dinah, here's the May Company department store.
See, Groucho, I still think that 2 days after Christmas is no time to try to exchange anything.
Dinah, let me carry the birdcage. And please stop worrying. I'll show you how much influence I've got as soon as we get inside.
Okay.
Go right through this door. I'm Groucho Marx.
Turn left for men's underwear.
Strange, I couldn't get a laugh on that line. That didn't sound any funnier than when I said it.
What can I do for you, madam?
Well, I've got something here I'd like to exchange.
I don't blame you. And as soon as you get rid of him, I'll meet you in the parking lot.
Hey, another crack like that, and I'll jump up and down on your carnation. And I won't take it out of your buttonhole.
What we'd like to know is how to get to the exchange department.
Exchange department's on the 8th floor.
How do we get to the elevator?
You go through men's clothing.
You bet I do, and I make a nice living that way.
Come on, Groucho. Here's the elevator. Let's go.
Elevator's going up. Elevator's going up.
Who cares? I don't want to buy an elevator. Careful, Dinah. Gee, I'll be glad when we get rid of this birdcage.
8th floor, please.
I don't know if that's an elevator or a hurricane, man. Hey, wait a minute. What's the idea of all this up and down business?
You want to go to the 8th floor, don't you?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. In this store, we do it the hard way. 2 floors. Eighth floor. Watch your step.
Here we are, Dinah.
Gee, I'd feel awful if Harry ever knew I was exchanging his gift. But after all, there's no room in our apartment for a birdcage. Hey, I've got a great idea, Groucho. You take care of it at your place.
Oh, Dinah, not a chance. My room is so small that in the cigarette box, Philip is standing on top of Morris.
Oh, Groucho, will you look at that line in front of the exchange window?
Don't worry. We'll get right to the head of the line. Follow me.
Okay.
Excuse me, madam. Pardon me, sir. Excuse me, miss.
See here, you go right to the end of the line. I happen to be the floor walker here.
Just a minute, chum. Hadn't you ever seen my face in the movies?
Those movie theaters are so dark I can't tell one usher from another.
I've got news for you. You don't look like Clark Gable.
I know I don't. All my friends say I'm the image of Van Johnson.
Well, I can see the van part of it.
Come on, Groucho, we got to get in line.
Don't worry, Dinah. Watch me get to the head of this line. I'm in great form. I've been trying to buy butter for the last 2 weeks.
Well, I just hope that we'd...
What?
Groucho,
What's the matter?
here comes Harry Von Zell. What am I going to do?
Well, Dinah, of all people.
Harry, what are you doing here?
What am I? Well, all the usual things. Gee, you get some of the silliest things for Christmas, don't you?
Oh, not me. Everything I get is just what I've been hoping for.
You should have seen what my aunt hung on my Christmas tree this year.
What?
My uncle. As a matter of fact, he'll be hung over till New Year's.
Well, Hey, Groucho, what's that you're carrying there?
This?
Yeah.
You mean this?
Oh, that. That.
There's a bird cage, isn't there?
That-
That looks like... It is, Dinah. That's the bird cage I gave you. Don't tell me you're exchanging that.
Look, Harry, it's
You
not
keep
practical.
out of this. This is a fine thing, Dinah. I give you a Christmas present, you tell me you love it, and the minute my back is turned, here you are. Well, don't just stand there. Say something.
I just love Birdseye peas, Harry.
Yeah, now, don't change the subject. I'm talking... you do? I do, too. They're wonderful peas, aren't they? So young and juicy and tender. Just as if you picked them out of your own garden, really. I think they're the only... Now, wait a minute. You're not going to throw me off. What about that bird cage?
I like Birdseye corn, too.
Oh, you shut up. I'm talking to Dinah, and What? You do? You like the corn? Yeah. Wonderful corn, isn't it? Oh, Birdseye golden sweet corn. Boy, it is wonderful. Every kernel so milky and luscious. And like Birdseye peas, that corn comes to you all cleaned and sorted, you know. No washing or anything to do. Just pop it into boiling water and you're set. And one more thing.
What's that, Harry, dear?
Why are you standing at the exchange window?
Harry, you don't think that
Of course not.
Huh?
Well, you see, Harry, all I want to do is exchange a perfectly, ridiculously useless gift I received.
What was that?
6 pairs of nylon stockings. What am I saying?
Isn't that silly? Well, it's a relief to me. For a minute there, I thought you were going to exchange that beautiful bird cage.
How absurd, Harry. If you don't stop jumping at conclusions, I'm going to take away your peas and corn.
Oh, no, you couldn't do that, Groucho. Because now I, and you too, can get Birdseye peas and Birdseye corn in the big new economy size package, you know. Then you can take care of as many people as you want when folks drop in at New Year's. Just use as much as you want from each package and put the rest back in the refrigerator. The corn and peas, I mean, not the people. You put those... By that big economy
Where do you put
package...
the people?
Huh? You leave them sit there and enjoy the meal. The big economy package saves you lots of work, lots of time, and lots of money. It's great for large families, you know. You better get Birdseye first thing tomorrow. And now, Dinah, look. I got a surprise for you, dear.
What is it, Harry?
Well, I'm going to buy you a bird for the bird cage.
Well, Harry, I just couldn't hear
Oh,
of it.
no, I insist on it. Why, Dinah, a cage without a bird is like a man without a woman.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get a box of birdseed and chirp on the corner of Hollywood and Vine.
Don't blame me for falling in love with you. I'm under your spell, but how can I help it? Don't blame me. Can't you see when you do the things you do? If I can't conceal the thrill that I'm feeling, don't blame me. I can't help it if that doggone moon above makes me need someone like you to love. Blame your kiss as sweet as a kiss can be, and blame all your charms that melt in my arms, but don't blame me. Harry, you said you were going to get me a bird, but how did you happen to pick out a parrot?
Well, why, Dinah, he happens to be a very smart parrot. He flew through Harvard in 3 years.
Well, now, not only have I got a cage, but I've also got a parrot. Really, I don't know what to say to you.
I know what to say to him, but I don't want to teach that parrot any naughty words.
Well, look, I got to run along now, Dinah. I'll leave you with your parrot.
Hey, wait a minute, Von Zell.
Huh?
What do you feed this molting Jimmy Durante?
Well, I'd advise feeding him a half a banana.
I thought you were supposed to feed him a half an apple.
I think you're supposed to give him crackers. They're always yelling for crackers.
No, I still think you ought to give him bananas.
Give me a couple of bucks and I'll go to the Brown Derby.
In the old days, you used to eat at the Owl drugstore.
Well, goodbye, Polly.
Goodbye, Brownshell. Don't take any wooden Birdseye.
Well, it's a wise bird that knows his own sponsor.
Hey, Groucho, Harry's gone.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get back to that exchange window.
Let's go. I just hope that line isn't as long as it was before.
Here we go again. 8th floor, here we come.
Groucho, I'm exhausted. I just can't stand in this line another minute.
Chin up, old girl.
Just a moment.
Chin up, old girl. We're next at the window. Then we can get rid of this cage and the bird.
But June is busting all over.
Well, maybe June is busting out, but you're going to stay in that cage.
Groucho, give me that cage now. We're at the window.
And what can I do for you?
I've got a bird cage and a parrot here that I'd like to exchange.
Sorry, 5 o'clock, store's closed.
But we just got...
Hey!
He's not going to slam that window in my face. Open up that window.
Oh, Groucho, give up. It's closed. It's closed.
Not me, Dinah. I get a bang out of this. I'm not leaving here. I'm not leaving here. I know my rights. I'll not move from here till they open that window.
Groucho, you might as well give up. You've been banging on that window for an hour.
I don't care if it takes me 3 hours. They can't do this to me. I'm Groucho Marx.
Her left the men's underwear.
Groucho, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? Dinah, where are the people? Where did everybody go?
Everybody's gone.
Dinah, we're locked in the store.
Oh.
We can't get out. Here we are, you and I alone.
Well, Mr. Marx, with all the influence you have with the department stores, let's see you get us out of here.
Don't worry, Miss Shore. I'll find a way. Let's start looking around. Wait, I'll try this door.
What's in there?
It's just a room full of those window dummies. Quiet, Polly. It's a wonder they wouldn't put some clothes on those dummies.
You know, that's the first bird I've ever seen that was part wolf.
Yeah, what about Walter Pigeon? Let's try this door.
Hello, folks. Won't you come in?
Who are you? What are you doing in a department store at this hour of the night?
Haven't you heard of the housing shortage? I've been living here since last June.
My goodness, how could you live in the May Company for 6 months?
Oh, it's easy. I spend my weekends at Bullock's, Wilshire.
Since you live here, maybe you can show us how to get out of the store.
Well, it's unfortunate, but once the store is closed for the night, you can't get out. That is, unless you want to set off the burglar alarm.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that and wake up all those burglars.
Well, I'm going over to the clothing department and put on a yachting outfit.
Why?
Haven't you heard? We're having a sale on the 4th floor. Good night.
He ought to go to the linen department and get 3 sheets in the wind. Then he could sleep in Southern comfort.
Well,
Well?
I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm going to curl up on this sofa and get some sleep.
Yeah? Oh, I'll snooze in this chair. Good night, Dinah.
Night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Groucho!
What? Where?
Groucho!
Oh, Dinah.
Groucho, the store is open and the parrot is gone. Now, come on, we've got to find it before somebody sells it.
Never mind the parrot. Just look at us.
What's the matter with us?
I don't know what they think of you, but I've been marked down to $1.98.
Say, do you want a great idea for your New Year's party? Want something that will be quick to prepare and awful good? Well, then make a beeline to your Birdseye dealers and take your pick from his swell selection of Birdseye fruits and vegetables. You'll find lots of wonderful garden-fresh Birdseye quick frozen fruits and vegetables that will add the perfect touch to your holiday meals. Tasty items like Birdseye golden squash, peas, beans, Birdseye golden sweet corn, and those Birdseye fruits that will bring flavor of summertime to your winter table. So why don't you plan now to let Birdseye help you through the holiday with good food and less kitchen work for you? Make it a point tomorrow to stop in at your Birdseye store and get yourself plenty of those packages marked Birdseye. The better buy in flavor, quality, good eating. The better buy in frosted food.
Well, folks, in practically a snap of the fingers, we'll be waiting at the go sign at Old Father Time's Great Corner, where 1945 crosses 1946. Take a look in that rear-view mirror. Just look back at that 1945, littered with rubble, lined with hungry children, and with men and women who've come to fear life more than death. And look how much brighter the last few feet of the old street are. That's when the lights came on, wasn't it? And hope and charity moved in again. But here we are at the great turn, 1946. The avenue of dreams. Dreams of lasting peace. A goodwill that's good, solid through and through. Not hollow inside for anybody to fill up with hate and prejudice and war. Yes, sir, the new street's gotta be the finest we ever walked along. And we just gotta keep it that way, because it leads to the kind of world we and the people who follow after us want and are entitled to. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Oh, auld lang syne, my dear. Oh, auld lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Oh, auld lang syne, my dear. Oh, auld lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang
Friends, next Thursday, tune in a half hour earlier to hear from our good friends George Burns and Gracie Allen, along with Meredith Wilson and Bill Goodwin. That's a half hour before our Birdseye Open House, starring Dinah Shore, with our special guest, Charles Lawton. Along with Robert Emmett Dolan, his orchestra, Ken Lane, the Four Hits, the chorus, and me, too. Groucho Marx will soon be seen in the Marx Brothers picture, Night in Casablanca. Birdseye Open House, starring Dinah Shore, is written by Howard Harris and Sid Zelinka.
Happy, healthy dogs speak for Gaines, Gaines. Gaines' complete meal that nourishes every inch of your dog. Gaines contains meat meal, vegetables, cereals, everything dogs are known to need for red-blooded vim and vitality. Kennelmen, prize dog breeders, and veterinarians have recommended Gaines for over 16 years. Listen to your dog speak. Speak for Gaines, America's largest selling dog food.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.